All right, you've heard me talking about the new Hummingbird Lakemaster Premium chip. Now we're gonna plug and play it. We're out here on Lake Fork. I'm just gonna start going through the motions, you know, covering some water offshore, looking at them with my down scan, side scan, utilizing that new Lakemaster chip. So here I pulled up on a big roadbed, big long point right outside of Cheney Creek. You can see my contours right here. A great big elongated point connects up here to this roadbed, and we're gonna have that's our highest point of contact right there. I'm just gonna parallel this roadbed right off the tip of it and kind of just look. We're out here in about 26 foot, and you're gonna see it come up. The contour is gonna come up right there. You're gonna see that bottom getting real hard. That's a big stump right there, a big tree. We got a lot of bait just kind of floating around. And I'm just gonna cruise down it and see if I can see any fish. I'm gonna bounce back between this screen and my side scan and just see what we see. See, that was the little crest right there. You see it on the Lakemaster, that's where that point comes up, and there's a little dip right here. And that's where we like to see fish. Like, this is all just shad. This is a whole bunch of shad coming up, a few, you know, catfish or something like that. Some little yellow bass maybe, and a ton of shad. You know, you want shad around your spot, but you don't want too much shad. Too much shad means there's no bass down there eating them. So you've got a few just random fish in here, but when they're here, there's gonna be 15, 20, 30 of them that you'll see. So I'm still just cruising down the edge of this road, but I'm way off the edge of it right now, but that's where I wanna look. And I'm looking over on the left with my side imaging. I'm sitting out there a little bit too far. And I'm just gonna cruise down it. You can see it right here. It gets real high right there on that timber edge. You know, I'm looking for good hard returns on my 2D or my down scan or out here on my side image. You know, that's that rock from the roadbed right there. You can see the individual rocks that are breaking off the roadbed. If you look right there, those aren't fish, those are rocks. But that's that little turn. You even see it right there on the Lakemaster chip. That's a little turn in the roadbed, and those fish should be right out here on my down scan or my side scan. If they were there, they're just not there. You know, I'm gonna look at the sweet spot like that, maybe a little bit further down. Then I'm gonna jump up and go to the next spot, look for another big elongated point right here. All right, we've pulled up on another. We just got a big main lake point right here. Little Boy Ridge. You can see on this Lakemaster map that there's just a great big giant boat lane. I mean, a point that comes out here into the boat lane. And I'm just gonna cruise right down the middle of it and then choose a side, left or right, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go down the left side and just look. I'm gonna use my side imaging, down scan. I like to have 2D and regular down scan going. That's when I was sitting out there floating. That's why those look big. Same thing here, we're running into big wads of shad out here. We're coming up that drop, getting into about 20 foot of water right here. I've got my lake level reset at 5 foot low because we're about 5.5 foot low here at Fork. We're just gonna come up and go right down the side of this ridge. You know, they're not always on the point right here where they should be in your mind. A lot of times they'll get on the edge of a point or maybe in a little saddle on the backside. And it's a little windy today, so we're rocking, but it's still a good picture. You can see that shadow out there is where it drops off right there where those real steep contours are. That's just a bunch of trees and stuff laid down there because it's so sharp.